Hello and welcome back to Mr. Red Plays Factorio Space Age. Try to say it different every time, and I don't really know why I said it that way. What the hell is happening? No! This cannot be the way we start the episode. All right, my headphone wire was literally under 3 different things under my desk, so I had to... That was annoying. And my god, it's backwards. It's backwards. Okay. We're gonna start the game here now. Hello and welcome to Mr. Red Plays. Since the last episode, I have done many researches. Right now I'm on Automation 3. If we click on this, Automation 3 is here, which is Assemblers 3. So, I've researched all of these things since the last episode. Well, technically I haven't researched Automation 3 yet, but I have blue belts. I have elevated rails. Technically, I could start working on elevated rails. I'm about to do lab research speed 5 and worker robot speed 5, one of which might be repeatable. No, I don't think so. No, I don't think it is. 6 is down here, and 6 is here, so it's not repeatable. I could do those. I think I could do those, right? Everything I have. But I think these are the only things I can do braking force for. Why is that not a part of it? Why didn't I do any of this stuff? That one didn't double click. So I have a lot more stuff I could do after this. I don't know why I thought that this was it. I could even do that as well. Jeez. I believe that's in-queued. This is where I will start to need future stuff. I'll just leave that there for now. All right, and then let's get rid of everything up to here. If it takes longer to do this episode than it does to research this, then I'll have to do more stuff. What else did I do? I reworked my labs. Now every science pack is in it. This is how I did it. This is how I did it. It's very funny. So now I have 2, 4, 6, 7. Actually, purple's on here, so 8, so never mind about 6, 7. I have 8 different sciences going in here, and I can support 4 additional sciences going in here when I'm ready for it. My purples are not very good to sustain all of this, and also, didn't I put productivity science packs in all these? I have speed modules in, boys. Click on each one, right click. And then I could take productivity modules, 2s, fill them in there. Wait a second. I took them all down. I moved them around. I moved all my labs around and I took out the productivity modules. I took them out of I removed everything and I forgot to put them back. Damn it. It's an easy enough fix. Productivity 2s I have. We'll put them in there. Now, people have been telling me things. Final Fan 6, for future reference, this, by the way, this comment that I'm reading came out today. For future reference, Control-C and Control-V copies and pastes the complete setup of machine, including modules. So I guess what I could have done, if I had copied this and pasted it, paste. So I'm just clicking here. Okay, so this could have worked. I could have done this. This could have worked. And you know what I could do is copied. Wait, whoa. I don't care about it. Copied all of this and done this would be easier. Okay, well, that's good. Good to know. That would have helped in either, I think it was the last episode, when I needed to do that a lot, and it helped here. Thank you, Final Fan 6. Okay, so when I get more science packs of different colors, we'll be good to go. I wish I had better purples. Yeah, I don't have a lot of rails. Why don't I have a lot of rails? Are my rails all working to fullness? No, because of my steel plates. My god, my steel plates, though. Oh god, my steel plates, though. Oh my god, my steel plates, though. My steel plates, though. Why my steel plates, though? They're all working. They're not all working. What am I missing? Ore. Well, this is not good. This is not fully good. This is not full. This is not full. Why isn't it full? Why isn't it full? This is not full. This is full. This is not full. It's because some stuff's going down here. That's full. These are better, but they're not full. Why aren't they full? Am I running low on my ore up here? I guess I am. Oh, no. Okay, so I need more ore. I hope that'll fix it if I get more ore. Anyway, we'll worry about all that later. Also fix my purple science output. Oh, right. Since I had removed the inserters, I forgot about that. My science ground to a halt, and so I had to fix it. I could not find my car. Okay, so I made a new one. Boys, I don't know what happened here. I'm pressing wrong buttons. I looked up and down and left and right for my car. I could not find it. I still can't. Look around and tell me if you see a car anywhere that I should be seeing. Like, look at any place where a car would be. Ignore this. We'll talk about that in a second. Wherever you might see a car, look at there and tell me if car, yes, no. Because to my stupid little eyes, I don't see a car anywhere. So I made a new one. I had to make a new car, so I did, because I did not know where my car was. This is Carlton, the car. We had Carlisle before. I lost Carlisle. Anyway, I added green wires to insert as for rocket train. Right. Rocket train. So we had been talking a lot about this in previous episodes. I had done a thing where I put... I put stuff here. What did I do? I put filters in place, inventory filters for the things that I would need. I left this one blank. I did get comments about this. Nope, there it goes. It's gone. Lilet Cook mentions using a red deconstruct planner icon for these areas in which... Can I do this from here? I guess I'm in remote view anyway. Yeah, red deconstruction planner icon. There's a red icon that I use to justify no-go switches in case it's saving a spot. You can remove later so I can put custom stuff in it. When I get Roboport coverage all over your base, which we'll talk about all that soon, robots can fill the rockets themselves so I don't have to worry about it. The red icon that I use, it could be anything that you don't produce. So you could do uncommon rocket fuel icon. It could work the same. Oh, so I could do like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I could do different qualities of stuff. Okay. And it's just a filter. So we can and should do that. And I didn't press the right button. Here we go. So I'm like right click and then left clicking with shift. But it's not doing it, I think, because there's stuff in here already. But to that end, I did add these green filters back. Oh, that one doesn't count. This one. Okay. So 500 blues, although it's not full for some reason. It's not pulling any for some reason. Disabled by control behavior. 634. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 1,000. It's 1,000, though. Okay. This one's another 1,000, though. God damn it. 100. All right, and then what are you? So it's 2, 4, 6, 8. 100, 2. So that one's right. 200 is right, although there's more in there because there's those down there. Okay, so I fixed that. I'll worry about all that later. Added a bunch of rocket silos. Remember when I had a bunch of rocket silos and I wasn't doing anything with them? All right, I guess we'll talk about this now. I put these here. Boys, this is not right. Boys, this is not correct. This is not correct, boys. I was told automated trains plan ahead so they never see a light go red and are too late to brake, so to speak. What else did people say about this? The real lactose is trains can see the future and magically know about other trains. As soon as there are signals, it's impossible for them to crash into each other. The idea is that, because I was talking in the last episode, I think the last episode, about how putting rail signals around these intersections didn't seem like it would work because the amount of time that a train exists in this block is nil. But apparently because trains all talk to each other somehow, it will work. But I don't know why I don't have it right here. Because all my trains are double-sided, I put rails on both sides of all tracks. I'm really not sure why this stopped here. I'm guessing it's trying to go up, but it's acting as though there's something... Oh, because this is all one block now, so I'd have to do it for all of them. Okay. Can I drive remotely? Manual. Get back out of here. Stop! Stop driving. So I would have to do this for every intersection in order for this to work the way I think it will. My God. Oh, I researched Automation 3. Oh my God. So I'd have to do this for everything in order for this to work. Okay, then I won't do this now. I'll actually undo that. Okay, these I can get rid of. I did the same thing down here. I have them here, but now that's not gonna work, so I have to go down there and fix it. I'll get rid of that. Okay, well, that will only work, I think, if I do every single intersection, so I'll have to do that as a separate thing later. Rocket Factory. I added the rest of my rocket silos. I had them on hand. I'm not going to be able to take them to another planet with me, so the only planet these rocket silos will be useful on is Novice. And since I have my rocket, my train here set up perfectly, with no issues at all in any way, ever at all, there's no problem. There's no reason not to do that, right? Because I'm perfect. Okay, great. So I have all those rocket silos down there now. I was running out of storage space because I was doing like trash unrequested. I was doing a bunch of moving around and stuff. I had to add more storage chests but I'm running out of space on them too. I need to do my thing again where I like grab my excess stuff. Although now that I have so many things I need to do now, because now that I have all my research done, and I have my like logistic network stuff, all of these I need to like do provider chests and requester chests and stuff. So there's a lot of work I need to do. Elevated rails. I want to look at elevated rails. Refined concrete. Lots of refined concrete. So I'm guessing I need a rail ramp to get up to high rail. Is that everything I did? I think that's everything I did. I cleared out a lot of biters and stuff. Seems to be everything I wrote down. I think that's everything. I went around like fixing a bunch of stuff that was broken that I didn't have any robots for. I had to put more roboports up here because I only had this one, so there wasn't enough coverage like down here. And also there's biters that showed up here that I have to deal with, but I don't want to right now. I was also told that I need to add 4 nuclear reactors because the way they work together, they like help feed stuff, but also these like are constantly generating heat. Like they're constantly running to generate heat. Is that right? So even though the heat isn't being used, it's like coming. If I were to break this, these would still be working. It's not like everything else in the game where, like, if this generates steam, it doesn't continue to generate steam forever. It only does it as long as it can use steam and send it off. Otherwise, it's full of steam and stops. Whereas these constantly generate heat. I also put this here. But all that's fine. I will do that, I guess. Let's do that. Let's say to you, I want 2. Do I have any in here? No. I think I turned this off. So actually, if I put this in there, it should make the 2 because it's less. If it's fewer than 1, it turns on if it's fewer than 1. Maybe? Oh, it worked for a second. Fewer than or equal to 1. Didn't open my pop yet for this episode. Delicious. Okay, that's done, so I'll just clear that out and then it'll stop. So now I have 2 of those. Actually, what I could do now is do them remotely because it's all... Nope, it's not in my build zone. I now have to move stuff around. Okay, I'll worry about that later. What I want to do in this episode is work on Mr. Platform. I want to make this better. I want to do the sushi belt method everyone's telling me about. So what I think I'm going to do is not worry about that at all for a second and think about something else entirely. Specifically, quality modules. Quality improves certain aspects of entities, items, and equipment. Each entity has a higher health with higher quality. Each entity type, with exceptions, gets its own unique bonus, like the reach of electric poles in this example. Cool. Items that can be used as buildable tiles can benefit only as a part of other recipes. They revert to normal upon being placed as tiles. Oh, I get it. So, like, an electric furnace is used in the science pack. So an electric furnace would be normal if it were built, but if it were used in the recipe, it would be quality. So you can see quality there. Quality modules increase the chance of producing higher quality items. Probabilities, that's fine. So my understanding, I'm not sure where I picked this up from, but it seemed like if I wanted to make a quality product, I would need quality ingredients. Is that right? So like if I were to, because why am I talking about this? I got on Assembling Machines 3. In space, we have cargo bays. And if I want to make them in a higher quality, actually, do we need to choose this? Like, let's say I want a legendarily high quality cargo bay. So yeah, this is what I thought. So I would need a legendary steel plates in order to do this. And legendary everything. So I would need 20 legendary steel plates. I'm assuming that's going to be hard to do, and I also assume I would need the quality modules in there. So you know what? Just for the sake of me, because I've never experimented with any of this, let's just stick with, what is this? Uncommon. So let's grab some quality modules from over there. I want to take like 50 of these, but I don't want this to just keep making it. So if I like get rid of that and then take 50, I can come back later and put back what I'm not using and everything. So I assume I would need the 2 in there. Hey! Wow, that was, I didn't realize that was an achievement for that. Manually insert a quality module into a module slot. I'm good at manually inserting things into slots. Ugh. Okay, what am I doing over here? I don't know why I came over here. I don't know why I did this, but I did it, and there's nothing we can do to undo it. Should put a road up here so I can drive all around. I'm gonna hit the tree. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, so here's kind of what I'm thinking. What if I take this and put it here and put a filter on it for these, but can I do this? That's what yeah? Maybe? Yes, okay, that did work. All right, so this will only pull uncommon steel plates. So what I should do is this, and then quality modules in here? No? No quality modules? What about electric furnaces? Yes, quality. Okay, so maybe you can only do this in electric furnaces. Okay, well then, an electric furnace, I don't have any on hand. What if I did like this? Could I make one just so I don't have to wait for it to be built? I could. I will. It's not going to be powered. I'll power it up. And then actually take that away because I don't want it to do it yet. Well, it has to build it. Do it then. I have it on hand. And do I not have robots? I do have robots. I guess it was coming to build it. Whatever. So we'll put the quality modules in there. Then we'll do this and that. So does it need to have quality iron? I'm doing something different, actually. Give me those. Give me these. Give me these. These don't seem to be quality. Do these become quality? And this is not at all what I wanted to do. So get rid of that, actually. Because I want these in there. This is what it needs to be. Hey! Okay. Okay, so wait. I did get that. Then I was understanding something kind of right. Okay. So then this can be quality. Okay, all right. So then I do need this to do that. So I need 5? Right? But is it gonna put in there? Like, is it gonna... I don't understand how this works because these are two different items. But this is filling up right there. And when do I have to like constantly clear it out so that it has space for the quality? How does this work? How does it work? I don't understand how this works. I'm just gonna let this run for a minute and see what it does. Okay, so 4 output full. If I take, yes, okay. So it gets full. It gets full. So I'm assuming this would be able to hold more than 4 if it, yeah. So once this says output full, that's how we know. Okay, but if I need 20 steel plates of that, then I would need 20 times 5 of these. That's 120, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's only 100. I don't know why I thought 20 times 4 was 100. It's not. Boy, I'm not getting any of these, am I? But this, it does tell me stuff, right? 2% chance. Quality modules could be quality as well. So I could make like legendary quality modules and have a 5% chance. It's not very, that's not a lot. Oh, okay, so it's there. I got one. Now the other question, I'm gonna let this go till I get 1, because the question and concern that I have would be, is it going to be a chance of getting a uncommon steel plate from the 5, or is it guaranteed? Is the word, is what I wanted to know. Because here's kind of a thought that I'm having about how quality works. If I have basic items, these items are a basic bitch. Oh, okay, I got another one. If I have these basic items and I put quality modules in, I have a chance of getting the next quality up. Whereas if I had the uncommon ingredients in there and the quality modules, it would guarantee that the output would be uncommon. But maybe that's wrong. It's probably wrong. I have the 5, so stop. Actually, I need to get rid of you. Give me that. Okay, so I have the 5. So if I put the 5 in here and it gives me an uncommon one of those, that suggests very strongly that I was right. If it's a normal one, then I have a problem. Oh, I got a normal one. So either I got very, very lucky, or I was right. So now I guess what I have to do is I need to have 20 of those. So what I should do is this. And like this will only pull those. And this one, oops, clear that. This is what it needs to do. Okay? So get rid of that. So then I should have 2 of these, and I could do wood, but I won't. There's no reason to. So I could do that. My all mode was off. All right, so I have 1 in there, and then... Great. And actually what I could do even is just have another one of these. And then once they and am I in the network, by the way? I am. And this is all connected, right? It is. So they should be bringing me stuff. Oh, this guy's bringing this. Why is he bringing that? Oh, because I placed these. Okay. Good. I should save the game. Are they coming to build this thing? Jesus, come on, hurry. Whoa, come on. You were so close. Okay, it's all built. So then this can have the quality as well. And so now this will always put the quality items into here. Now what I should do is this and that. And now this will just pull whatever's in there. If it makes a regular, makes a regular. I should also put that in there and this there. So maybe I should wait until this kind of resolves itself a little bit. What I'll do is once this and by the way, this is an unforeseen wrinkle that I didn't foresee, hence it being unforeseen. So what if I put this in here? Okay, uh-oh. Well, I can't exactly do that because they're not going to combine in here. Okay, well, I guess this, and do that again, but can I say this, and I guess this? Okay, and finally that. All right, so you'll pull everything that isn't uncommon and normal. You'll pull normal, you'll pull uncommon, and that will take the uncommon, and this will make any and all steel plates it can, uncommon or otherwise. Okay, I guess that's what we have to do. I have one rare plate. Guess I'll put that in there. All right, well, this is scary, but I guess I'll ignore that for now. Oh, there's one more thing I did that I forgot to mention. People have told me, and what I am going to do is I need to make a big-ass wall all around my base. And I already made a joke that I'm not going to make again because it would be immature. I want to make a giant wall around my base, and to do that, I went to the place that makes me walls, which is right here, and I set this. I just turned off the logistic thing, so it just made all the walls it could. Yes! So I have 4.4K. Warhammer 4.4K. That's a funny joke, I think. In here. So I can take all those and I can start making it happen. Now, people have said that what I should do is take like my entire base, everything, even all the satellite areas with my trains and whatnot around it. So I should do that, and I was also suggested to me that I make it a big rectangle so that my boys aren't gonna go, because like if I had a wall here and it goes up and then it goes out to like this, then if they were to come from here to over here, they'd go outside the wall zone, which would be dangerous. So if it was one big rectangle, you'd never have to worry about that. But that's like a huge wall. But if I do that and I properly defend it, I don't know why I have elevated rails all of a sudden. Elevated rails are used to traverse impassable terrain or other obstacles. To switch between ground and elevated, press G while in rail building mode. A rail ramp allows train to enter different rail layer. Rail support is used to support elevated layer of rails over ground or water. Okay, so I'd have to build this thing. So like this would just use regular rails, but then this would, I would have to use this in order to do it. Okay, that makes sense. Cool. I don't know why that just came up, but nice. So maybe I can start working on that while I'm waiting on this. I still only have one. I have 3 of these now. 2 of those, though. Nothing I can do about this. Just gotta wait for it. But yeah, I guess I could start working on the wall thing while I do this. But instead of just making a big wall, a big-ass wall, I don't know why that tickles me so much to say, I want to make it a little smarter. A smart wall, if you will. Skirt to a stop. Because a wall is only so good as its weakest link, you know what I mean? So if I have this wall here, I don't know why I did it here. Imagine this is a north wall. We're going to have laser turrets defending against it. They're going to be zap, zap, pew, pew if any bad guys come. But that is not all, because I also want flamethrowers, which takes 30 steel plates, 15 iron gear wheels, 5 engine units, and 10 pipes. So I have steel plates and iron gear wheels on the bus. Pipes are not on the bus. Engine units are not on the bus, so those need to be made on site for this. I do have a lot of engine units being made, but I need them for a lot of stuff, so I don't know if I should utilize that or make another thing for engine units. But let's make one of them for now just to see, because I'm talking about putting stuff on the bus. So I'll have this here once it's made. It takes 20 seconds. That's a long time. Okay, it's done. There we go. And it requires fuel, which, what is it? It says it consumes either crude oil, heavy oil, or light oil. So oil of any kind. Is there like a benefit to either or? Target priorities, ignore unlisted targets. This is consumption 3 per second, and then it just shows those 3 things. So I'm assuming they're all equal. So I don't know what would be best. Because if we look down here at this situation, advanced oil processing takes 100 crude oil and turns it into 25 heavy oil and 45 light oil and 55 petroleum gas. But that suggests to me that crude oil is best because you get that the most. Everything else is lesser than. So like if I were to decide to use light oil, it would take a lot more crude oil to make that happen. But then there's also cracking. Like I'm cracking heavy to light. It takes 40 heavy to make 30 light. So if I got the 25 of this and it did that twice, it'd be 50. And then I would get an extra 40. Oh boy. But the question is, with that, this is part of the reason that I've been so hesitant to do this is one, that it's hard and I'm not very smart. But also, if I were to use, let's just say I was going to use the crude oil and I like ran a thing up. Well, let's say I had a giant wall all around my base and like right here was the edge of it, right? And so I ran this pipe like from here, like down and over, and I have to use like pumps to get it there, to the wall. And then I start putting flamethrowers down and I like feed them into each other from there. Like this would be my input, and then the entire surrounding my base would be running around from that. Which is fine, but if at any point they do happen to break through and they break the pipe, then like a Christmas tree lights, the rest of it will suddenly not have supply. But it would fix itself, but maybe not right away. Maybe it's fine. I don't know. Anyway, the point is I wanted to make like a blueprint and do that instead of just building the wall and then coming back later and defending it. I think that'd be smart. So let's get rid of these for now. Let's get rid of the car for now. Ooh, look at that. I'm going to save the game. I have 2 cars. I have 2 cars. I have 2 cars. I'm not sure why I have 2 cars. Lab research speed 5. So, the other thing is, like, do I want to have this area be part of it? Because I could. I really could. But, like, because this isn't generating any pollution, so the robots, the aliens aren't going to care about this at all. But they might accidentally fight against it if they decide to come up anywhere. But they said the whole base, but they also said a rectangle. So it'd be like down here. This whole area would be part of it, and it doesn't seem necessary. What I could do here, I don't know. Like this could be the bottom of my wall right here, hypothetically. So maybe I'll do that for now. I can always expand downwards if people say I should. Train being damaged! Train being damaged, though! Oh, God. It's fine. But why train being damaged? What's around here? What got damaged? I mean, what was attacking? Can't imagine it was this stuff coming all the way over here, and here I am. So that was right next to me. And I'm alive? And where did they go after that? They must have come up here and got shot. That must be what this is. So where'd they come from? Down here, maybe? Probably down here. Mystery solved. I got very lucky then. Okay, so if we say that this is the south wall of my base, I'll do it just here. I won't do this. Like, I'll get rid of that. So, like, this would be the southern wall, the southern wall. So let's just expand that out for a while. Uh-oh. So that'll go all the way to the water, and then that'll, well, I guess over here will be this will be the west wall. So that'll come straight down to about here-ish. Like, about here is where the corner will be. But we'll have to defend it. I'll have these be 2 back. And then do I have medium electric poles? Or do I have substations? Substations be able to be further back, which is good in case of damage. And I'd require fewer of them, so probably want to do that. And then how far out should they be? I like having them like a single tile width between them, because then I can copy and like they only will work that far away. Like this won't work, so I can like run down like this. But is that too much? Is that too few? I don't know. I did get a blueprint years and years ago where people told me what I should do. I don't have that blueprint on hand right now. It'd be kind of hard to find. I'll just do this for now. People can tell me if I'm doing good or bad. Put that there so they're powered. There we go. One more. Doop. And then flamethrower turrets. How does this work? Hold on. I can't see. Oh, I see. Oh, there's green. Like you can kind of see it. So if I did this, it would be the same what am I trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say. Same distance. Like, see where the red is? It's right down here, and like here's where that would be. So it's the same. So I think that'd be good. And then I'm guessing what I would want to do is like pipe to ground as far as possible to here. Now, what if we got rid of all of these? I can undo this in a second. Get rid of all those. There will be some overlap in this. Keep getting rid of them so I can see. Don't take them up there. Just my boys do it. My boys. Talking about my boys. That's a lot of overlap. But maybe that's good, because I want more than just one flaming them. So I guess I'll do that. So, like, my blueprint will be thus. What I need to do now is figure out how to copy this the best. First of all, we'll save the game. Second of all, I was going to say third of all, we'll take a drink. Fourth of all, we got to find out a way to copy this. So, if I were to do this, would that be duplicatable? Because it'd be like to here. See, it's not. So maybe I need two. So, but you don't have one, so I need to put one there just for the sake of it. So what if I did up to there? So I'd have three of the turrets, and I can't go there, but I could go to the next one? No. Maybe this one? Yes. Okay, so I do that, and then I need cliff explosives to do there, or I just say, like, sometimes it's going to be a little different, like, cannot reach, like, to out there, and then the next one, I don't know. But it would be no, because it would be here. Oh, but then it would be, like, here's where it should be. Right there, I think. Okay, and I shouldn't move any further closer, because I'm going to get got. And I also didn't have the subwoofers in place when I did that. All right, let's clear these guys out real quick. I'll see you guys in just a second. Doop, 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 doop. Oh, no, I'm stuck on something. There we go. Oh, God. Okay, we're loading that again. Give that another try. Doop, 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 doop. Oh, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. Okay, try that again. My God. Doop, doop, doop. I'm not going backwards the way I should. Doop, doop. There we go. Wall of fire. Yes. Okay, slow to a stop. Boys, not right now. Stop shooting me, please. Oh. There we go. Oh, I should stop so they can heal me. Save the game. Doop, doop. Okay, almost all the spawners. I thought that was all of them, but it's not, and I'm not moving. I'm not moving. There we go. Oh, I'm not moving again. I gotta figure out the uranium rounds better so that I can... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. If I had remembered the substations, those lasers would be shooting right now. Oh, my God. Okay. Uranium rounds so that I can put them in my tank. Be a little happier. I lost 2 boys. I guess I could go do that now. I have the substations. Doop. There, so now these will be laserable. Come on, get in here. There we go. Well, I think I got... No, there's still more in there. I was going to say I think I got a lot of it, but... I mean, I did get a lot of it, but there's still a lot left. Let's not rest on our laurels here, folks. Okay, and flame them, and run that guy down. I didn't really, but... All right, great. Okay, heal up the tank. I'll help you out. Make it go a little faster. There we go. Get rid of the tank. So now that should work. What I did should work. So what I need to do, actually, is, like, try that again, but with substations. So it was, like, here, including the substation, with the 3. So there. All right. So that, and then that won't work, but that will. So it's like, well... Because it's like those 3 that I got, and it should be there, but it's not, and it's not that one either. It'll be the 4th one. Why is this so difficult? Well, this cliff is kind of a problem. Could I make a cliff explosive? Where would it even be? Intermediate products or combat? Search cliff. Nothing found? Didn't I research it? It's right here. I didn't research it yet. All right, let's just get rid of everything that's here. Okay, I'm going to ignore building off of what there is right now, and I'm just going to... like start, oops, and I'll even go further down so the cliff's not in the way. I have a big area here, so I don't know how many of these to do. Okay, then starting here, like this is the very start of where I'm gonna copy from. I'll have the one space betwixt. I'll copy these and just do this just to have them be filled out. Substation. So the earliest it can be is here. And then there'd be another one here, and a third one. I don't know how many I'll need, but there. Furthermore, flamethrower turret. Ooh, what did I say? So here, I think. I'll put it right here for now, but it can move. I just need to know it's up and down. So ideally, I would want it to be like here, because then I could have the pipe to ground here, and that would be this line. And then I could have another one, like I could extend it out to that. The other thing is it doesn't need to be maxed out, the green. If it'd be more symmetrical, like better for my blueprint to not do that, maybe that's the case. I don't know why I got rid of that. I need to do this. So I got to there, but I'm sure it'd be better to do it earlier. Okay, so if I start copying here, this line, and I have to go all the way up for the substation, this line starts with the end of a pipe to ground. So then there's the beginning of the pipe to ground, And if that's the pipe to ground there, I can't just copy this because, as we can see, the substation is in the middle here, but it's at the end there. But let's cancel all that because then there's no substation. But then the substation is like here, but it's not at the same middle as that is. So maybe it would be better for the sake of my being able to do this if I had a substation and a flamethrower next to each other every time. So like as far out as that can go is there, but then I need another one to get to here. So like that's an option. And then I can copy like this pretty much. Or like this middle part. I don't know. Or I guess I could like say to start it there. Like, what if I started it there? I'm, like, way overthinking this. I just want to be able to make a blueprint that I can just copy without having to worry. And, like, all of these do now need to be over 1, unfortunately. Okay, cut all of them, move them over 1. Because now I can copy that up there. But it's not done, so I need to do more. I got worker robot speed 5. At least I got that. So, like, this seems repeatable. Am I right? Who knows? So if I were to start here, copy up to there to... well, this would be like that first one. So it would be like here, actually. Because I could copy that, and it would be there. And then if I were to do that, it would be the next one. And then if I were to do that, it would be the next one. So what if I take this and put one up there just for now? And here, I'm doing this as reference point. And then I delete everything that I have just to test this out, see if it works. Okay, so I've grabbed everything. So now if I were to paste and I put this, and this is why I did this reference point here. If I paste that, now I can get rid of these. Like what if, and this is my blueprint. So now, like yeah, one where those walls connect. So that works. That does work. If these had the fuel and were connected to that, and this were up there. All right, so let's undo that last one. Okay, and so what I could do is make a blueprint of this and say this will be a defensive wall. Okay, I think I already have something called defensive wall in my blueprint book, balancer book. Blueprint, double-walled turret for shooting things. Haha, I said. Here's defensive walls. Oh, that was my bad one with the gun turrets. I'm gonna get rid of that. Let's just get rid of the whole book. Delete book. It's gone forever now. New defensive walls. Friendship ended with old defensive wall. New defensive wall is my new best friend. New defensive wall. All right, so I can take that to the bank. So I guess that will work. Like if I should take this and put. I guess I didn't. Hold on. I'm gonna put this down here. So I could do like this. There we go. This is my bottom defensive wall. And I can like do that. And then I can just keep doing that like forever until I get there. And then when I'm ready, I can rotate it. And then it'll be a little different. So I'll have to figure out what to do with rotating it. But I'll do a little of that off camera. I know I said that in the last episode that I was gonna start making on the wall later. I didn't. I'm also going to get rid of all of this now. There we go. And all these robots will work on that. Meanwhile, let's check on the steel plates. How's it working up here? This has 7 in it now. And it's they're all uncommon. So I think I was right. I think uncommon iron plates will always make uncommon steel plates. I don't know if they need and I'm going to make a 8th one. I don't know if they need the quality modules. I guess I would assume they do, but maybe they don't. Like I don't know if I could take these out. I'm in map view, so I can't do that now, but I've got 5 of those still. All right, so I'll need 20 of those. I'm also going to need more stuff, but I don't really have time to work on it in this episode. I could clear out all this. That's a good idea. So in the next episode, I'll be able to start working on all that again. Also, I did all these and more stuff's happening. So what else could we do? I've got the inserter 5, the braking force 4, worker robot cargo size 3. I'll start lab research speed. I can't do this. I think I could do worker robot speed 6. Can't do this. Can't do any of this. Can't do any of this. This I think I could do. Mining productivity 3. But this is where it starts to get infinite. I don't know how that works. Steel plate productivity. That'd be good, I guess. I could do... I don't like doing the infinite because I don't know if I'm like... I would rather do stuff that isn't infinite before I do stuff that is infinite. Like I want to do the inserter capacity 6. I could do 6, 7. Perfect. All right, perfect way to end the episode. And then at some point I'll do the 5. All right, thanks for watching. Tune in a couple... times of units of time for more exciting Mr. Red plays, Factorio Space Age adventures. Until then, I've been Mr. Red. Stay spooky out there, everybody, and remember, keep watching.